still the one.
This is National 9 News with Tracy Grimshaw.
Earlier, cyclist Kathy Watt and our women's 100 metres relay team capped off a great performance by our athletes. Tim Sheridan begins our coverage.
For 72 kilometres through the streets of West Auckland, the 21 riders went mostly as a pack. Kathy Watt was one of 4 Australians in the event, which was broken down into 5 laps. The suburban location meant plenty of Saturday morning shoppers were there to cheer them on, but still near the end there wasn't a breakaway rider. Teamwork plays a major part in the road race, but only metres from the finish, Watt snapped out of the group for a solo blast home, hungry after a silver in the pursuit.
Close sprint. Kathy Watt's going to get this for Australia. She's one ahead of everybody. There's nobody going to touch her.
The 25-year-old physiotherapist had taken Australia's 51st gold, one we were not given much hope of grabbing. With Prime Minister Hawke sharing a lighter moment with the Queen at the stadium, the time was right for Australia to pull off another upset. The 4x100 women's relay team were tipped for minor medals at best, holding their ground for the first 2 changes.
It was a good change by the Australians.
Then Kathy Freeman, in her first run at the Games, set up Johnson while England blew it.
Only just got the bat and a bad change. Kerry Johnson made a brilliant change, and Johnson storms down the straight. A brilliant performance by Kerry Johnson, and she's won the gold medal for Australia.
After 2 sprint silvers, Johnson had cracked it for a gold, helped by a couple of runners who'd been on the brink of being left behind during the selection row.
I was so excited. I was determined to get it right. It was great. I thought, well, if everyone puts the work in, we'll get there, and we did.
As they had yesterday, Australia's girls were leading the charge. Minutes later, track and field supergirl Jane Fleming kept the Aussie colours flying with her second gold medal presentation. Tragedy for New Zealand in the 1500 metres as John Walker falls in his last race, taking Australia's Pat Scammell down with him. England's Peter Elliott ran a brilliant final kick to overcome the strong Kenyan challenge.
A brilliant run by Peter Elliott.
Elliott took Walker on a farewell lap in front of his home crowd, while in possibly her last Games 400 metres, Debbie Flintoff-King anchored the 4x4 relay team home for silver. Tim Sheridan, National 9 News, Auckland.
With competition over, it was time for the athletes and New Zealand to farewell the Games. Only an honoured 4 from each nation get the chance to march. For Australia, gold medal shooter Phillip Adams was the flag bearer, while Hayley Lewis, Martin Vinicum and Jane Fleming followed. After 11 days of flying above Mount Smart Stadium, the Commonwealth flag was lowered and won't be raised again until 1994 in Canada. In the meantime, it will be kept in trust by the people of the Falkland Islands. It wasn't long before the athletes broke ranks and the ceremony came to life.
This is the moment, music is playing, the air is alive and electric, in the rhythm within you.
I proclaim the 14th Commonwealth Games, Auckland, 1990, closed.
But not even an Air Force flypast could upstage Dame Kiri Takanoa. Tony Jones in Auckland for National 9 News.
And Australia has finished the Games with a record equalling 52 gold medals. We also picked up 54 silver and 56 bronze. England came in a clear second from Canada. The host nation, New Zealand, finished 4th with 17 gold.